Okay, we look like we probably have our starting pitcher right there. Injury risk low. Okay, so I'm guessing it's more of a minor injury, so we will still take Pedro Fabregas, big time starting pitcher, hopefully. Let's take the reliever, Adrian Gillies. He just looks so good. Joanne Duran, Chris Martin, we had a reliever make it. Okay, there we go. And Adbert Alzolay. There we go. 2 relievers actually making it. And Rafael Devers. Left field has Alex Verdugo representing Boston. And Masataka Yoshida making it for the American League. Hello, Boston, and welcome back. We are here at the All-Star break in year 2. So, last time we did the draft, might have drafted a bum with the first pick, not gonna lie. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, playoff spot wise, we're 1 game back of the Yankees of the division. We are currently ranked 11th in the team rank. We had the top wildcard spot, but it's a 3-way tie, and then 1.5, 2, like it's a dog fight. 7th contact, 3rd power, 10th pitching, 24th defense, 29th in speed. And here, let's just finish this one last game, just so we're at the All-Star break. Home run derby. Is anyone in it? Devers is in it. And I will show you if he ends up winning it with some editing right now. Alright, here we are in the home run derby. Rafael Devers representing up against Matt Olson. Last year got bounced in round 1. What can he do this year? Next user batter. Here we go. Rafael Devers at 23 bombs on the season. Next round, Andy loses in round 1 yet again. Well, that sucks for him. And the derby, who wins it this year? Matt Olson. So he loses to the champion, Matt Olson. Congratulations to him. All right, so now back here. We're at the All-Star break. We went over the All-Stars in the last video. So now here we are. 52 and 39, but we have holes. We definitely have some major needs, and I was doing some pre-scouting and looking at the trade block. Noah Syndergaard, I think, is going to be a good option from the Dodgers. Now, they are a buying team. They're trying to get better. They want an outfielder, and I feel like a perfect corner outfielder for them. What they really are probably looking for is an Adam Duvall. And then on top of that, we're also going to give them Jake Faria, a guy who has been pitching extremely well in the minors for us and can play in the majors as like a spot starter. So we're going to throw him in there. So now we are going to be adding Noah Syndergaard to this pitching rotation. And then next move is we're going to go out and we're going to go pick up Scott Barlow from the Kansas City Royals to be a reliever for us. Let's see what we're going to move in this trade. Well, Blake Trinan instantly going to be going in. He just hasn't been good. And then we're also going to throw in relief pitcher Zach Little to get that to go through with the Royals. So we make a couple moves here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we can move Cutter Crawford down to the minors without really thinking of it at all. So now Sale, Syndergaard, Lorenzen, Whitlock, Houck, Nola. We might end up making a play for a bigger starting pitcher. And then lineup wise, honestly, like I'm feeling really good about this lineup all in all. So let's move Syndergaard into the starting role, and move Scott Barlow right there into the middle relief. Honestly, we could still use that true closer, but Kenley Jensen, he's been all right. No, but it's going to be something we actually look to keep an eye on as we move up. Okay, today is the day to sign draft picks. Here we go. Let's see what we got. And Gillis declines his first offer. Okay, Pedro declines his first offer. And then Robbie Scott, though, he will sign his offer. Pablo Castillo, another 4th rounder. We can't even offer yet. Okay. Michael Lorenzen, Ryan Nelson. Part of me kind of just wants to go out, and Tony Gonsolin is on the block. This might be the kind of guy we're looking for. I think we're going to go out. We're going to go make a trade for Tony Gonsolin with the Cincinnati Reds. We're gonna wait on the trade actually, just because I want to see give Houck and Whitlock a couple more starts, let Gonsolin pitch a couple more innings in Cincinnati, see how it goes. So at Arizona, Lorenzen, Ryan Nelson, we win 6-4. Brown, Whitlock, 5-3 win for Garrett Whitlock. Justin Turner is back from injury. Adrian Gillies signs, good. Pedro signs, good. Richard Kennedy does not sign yet, but he probably will at some point. And then Willie Portillo, we don't really care about, but if he signs, he signs. Houck versus Brandon Bielak, we lose 4-1. Okay, Syndergaard, as we just acquired him, versus Fort Whiteley, the worst pitcher apparently on Houston. We win 9-1. Nola Javier, we win 11-0. We're 56-40. We're in first place now. That's big. Richard Kenny signs, and now we just got 2 more. Let's actually switch you to, yeah. Okay, there we go. Lorenzen, Framber Valdez, we win 8-1. Now we got Detroit Whitlock versus Matt Manning. Bad team, we win 7-1. There we go. Pablo Castillo, you should sign. He does. We're just waiting on Willie Portillo. Now the random closer we got late. Eduardo Rodriguez versus former team. Tanner Houck wins it 4-2. Syndergaard, who had a good first performance, versus Eric Lau. We win 6-1. We're 60-40 now. We are off to a red-hot start. Willie Portillo's almost ready to sign. Nola versus Sandy Alcantara, we lose. Lorenzen versus Tarek Skubal, we lose. Okay, we just can't beat Miami, apparently. What the fuck? Willie Portillo, we can't quite sign. At Toronto, Whitlock, Jose Barrios, we win 7-2. Houck versus Mitch White, we lose 2-0. That's not Houck's fault. Syndergaard versus Bassett, we win 7-4. We're 62-43. Willie Portillo still not signed. Man, I mean, going up ahead of the deadline, I almost don't want to make a move again, but it's like, man, we're in the spot a lot. Maybe actually we get a middle infielder. We might get a middle infielder. Yeah, that might. Let's look to acquire a middle infielder actually, and then pitching wise, honestly, Garrett Whitlock, they're holding it down. We don't need to waste the resources on that. Kenley Jansen, you're closing at a much higher rate this year, much better. Let's see if there's a middle infielder. Brady Singer's now here. Oh man, Brady Singer would be good. Oh, and it's like we just have to give up. Ooh. No, let's just stick with our guys for right now. Sam Henton's a lefty. That could actually be pretty big for us. Do we need a lefty? Because who's our lefty? Drew Pomeranz and Tyler Matzik. Yeah, we don't need a lefty. Let's just go middle infielder like we want. Vaughn Grissom. Okay, if you can play the field, you might be the guy, Vaughn. 1.2 WAR. Okay, you got a good range factor. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, you're buying. Okay, you want like actual good players probably. We can give you Kevin Kiermaier, honestly. for that outfield depth, and then Jose Iglesias for even more depth. To just kind of give you all my depth. Man, I kind of like some sort of outfielder back low key though. I might take that Ronnie Wood guy. Yeah, give me this Ronnie, or give me Garrett Rosario and Ronnie Wood. And I'll give you guys, let's see, this is definitely, like, we're going to do something to make this go through. Okay, like, cut. Okay, keep going. First baseman. Okay, Luke Voigt might actually be tradable now. Thank God. We're going to look to trade him right after this. Man. I mean, okay, I guess we don't need both of them. Let's take away Ronnie Woods, and let's throw in Devin Granberg. So Kevin Kiermaier, Jose Iglesias, and Devin Granberg for Vaughn Grissom and Garrett Rosario with the Atlanta Braves. Will it go through? It does. Now, let's quickly go trades and find a way to get Luke Voigt off my goddamn team. For anything, thank you. I will take this from the Dodgers. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. So, second base, third base. Okay, shortstop, Vaughn Grissom is now up. Now I feel like we're missing an outfielder though, which is where we go and turn to. Is this where we're gonna turn to? Let's go. Come on, someone's gotta just be cool with 1 year. Billy Hamilton, you'd be perfect, Billy. 1 year, $4 million, Billy Hamilton. Let's add Billy Hamilton to this squad. It's a weird addition, but I think it's the right addition for what we need him to do, which is just be a backup outfielder. Vaughn Grissom now can play lefties. Valdez, you no longer have to play against left. But which side do you not like, Valdez? Because if you're down to play Valdez, I will play you. Valdez 237, but against righties you're 217, 283. Okay, Vaughn is 298 with the splits being a 292, 313, and then the last one I wanted to really check on. Oh yeah, Trevor Story. And then I also had Devers. Trevor Story 254. Trevor Story is actually worse versus lefties. That's interesting. And no surprise, Devers sucks versus lefties. Okay, so against righties here, Trevor Story is actually good against righties. Valdez is actually good. So let's pull Valdez here, put in Vaughn Grissom to go into second base. Here, we're going to just throw in Billy Hamilton. Lefties with the DH, we're going to throw in, I think we got to keep Valdez here. Then do we just leave it as is? Or no, here, honestly, we're going to let Devers not play. I think it's just best for all of us if that's the case. Okay, and then we're going to have Edwin Rios go over to third. We're going to have Vaughn Grissom take over the DH spot. Okay, so there we go. We do that. Sign draft picks. Everyone's signed that we can sign so far. Contract extensions. No one big that we want to do. Vaughn Grissom. We'll just do your contract renewable right now. Why not? $770 for 1 year. Kenley Jansen, how much are you going to want? Like $3 million? Honestly, that's not bad. So I think we're good. I think I like this team. I'd maybe actually, let's see if there's like a bad lefty starter who just I can kind of bring in to literally ride the bench and just be in case I need a lefty. Can I get that? Tanner Scott, Caleb Ferguson. Do you have the stamina? You don't. Jared Eichhoff, and you don't. You're righty. Caleb, you throw lefty, but you don't have the stamina. I need a starter. That's lefty. Steven Brought, the Drillers. I don't even know what team you're a part of, but you're technically part of the Dodgers. Okay, well, we'll trade you Isaac Coffey for Steven Brought. There we go. Just a little depth 65 overall guy. Nothing special. He's not meant to be special. It's just a little move. Okay. But I think we are set. Aaron Nola, Clark Schmidt, 7-4 win. Lorenzen, Rondon, we lose 4-2. We're at the deadline. Do we make a move for a starting pitcher? I think the call is no. I think we're just going to leave it as is. We're going to just stick it out with the team we have. Or, you know what? No, we're just going to stick it out with what we got. Okay, so here we go against New York. Can we top them? We lose 4-0. Okay, so now sign draft picks. Final day. Can we get this random ass catcher? No. Oh, well. Sorry, Willie Portillo. I don't care. Texas, we went 5-4. Start Barlow. Now time to view the draft picks. Did we miss? We missed on the starting pitcher. We hit on the reliever, though. We hit on the first baseman. This next first baseman we missed on. And the reliever, we actually got a pretty good reliever out of. 93s. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good draft. Yeah, there's some names all over. Detroit hit. Yeah, we really missed on our first round pick. There's just so much talent, and we really missed. Who were the first 3 picks again? It was the Phillies had 1. Brian Coffin was a 74. 1, I don't think Washington had 1. Who were the others? Damn. I don't remember who the other 2 teams were. Oh well. So now let's kind of keep simming. We're so far so good. Now we got Texas, Noah Syndergaard up against Jake DeGrom, former teammates. We lose 6-5. Tyler Matzik, Nola versus Jordan Montgomery. We lose 5-4. Scott Barlow loses it. Lorenzen versus Dane Dunning. The Sea Dogs, AA has too many people. Let's just send someone down real quick. Yeah, you're 46. You don't need to play. Lorenzen, Dunning. We lose 8-10. Jesus. Minnesota, we need to come back. We lose. Come on, we get swept by Minnesota. We are on a major losing streak. Nola, Kyle Wright, get us out of it. We win 7-5. Lorenzen now loses 1-7. Whitlock versus AJ Smith-Shawver. We win 8-5. Okay, that's good. Houck versus Josiah Gray. Washington's a bad team. 44-74. We can do this. Come on. Houck, 4-2 win. Syndergaard versus Mackenzie Gore. We win 8-0. Nola versus Strasburg. We win 2-0 back-to-back shutouts. Lorenzen versus John Means against Baltimore. We lose 9-3. Whitlock versus Tyler Wells. We win 7-3. Houck versus Dean Kremer. Show us why we kept you. We lose 8-6. Chris Sale loses it. Syndergaard versus Zach Wheeler. Philadelphia, potential finals team. Now we see how good we really are against a good team. Come on, Syndergaard, Zach Wheeler. We lose 7-2. Nola versus Matt Strom. We win 2-1. Michael Lorenzen versus Rangers Suarez. We win 13-3. And now we got the Yankees who are in first place. Whitlock, Cole. We win it. Garrett Whitlock shuts it down. Houck versus Severino. We lose by 1. Houck gets the loss. Now Syndergaard versus Nestor Cortez. We win it 2-0. Okay, we're 4 games back. We are catching up. We're in first in the wild card still. Now we got Cleveland. Nola versus Shane Bieber. 2 aces. We lose 6-1. Holy shit. Game 2, Lorenzen versus McKenzie. We win 9-5. Whitlock versus Aaron Savali. We win 7-5. And then Tanner Houck versus Cal Quantrill. As the AAA team has too many players. Let's just send down Michael Geddes. Hey, Houck versus Cal Quantrill, they have the same record. We win 5-4. Chris Sale gets the W. Okay, Chris Sale. Should Chris Sale be starting by any chance? No. Yeah, just no. This is just the role he has. This is the role he has this year. Kenley Jensen been pitching good. Syndergaard versus DeGrom. Again, we saw this matchup earlier. We lose 8-1. Nola versus Montgomery. We win 12-3. We're in September 1st territory. Let's call up. Let's call Cutter Crawford back up. And then we're going to call up Bobby Dahl back. Okay. Here we go. At Texas. Actually, let's see. How has Vaughn Grisham? His average has gone down some, but he's still hitting fine. Edwin Rios has done well. Trevor Story's hitting well. Valdez's averages stayed around the same. Okay, Zanino's hot. Hamilton was 152, but he's mainly here for the speed. Okay. At Texas, Lorenzen versus Dane Dunning. AAA needs more pitchers. Okay. Move Darren Moore into AAA. Now here we go. At Texas, Lorenzen, Dane Dunning. We win 6-0. At home against Cleveland, a homestand against Cleveland, Cincinnati. Whitlock versus Cal Quantrill. We lose 3-1. Houck versus Cervali. We lose 7-3. Syndergaard, Kershaw. As Ted Casto, our big first-round draft pick last year, is out for the postseason. We lose 3-2. Nola, okay, we got to beat Cincinnati. They're bad. 8-1 win. 14-7 loss. Garrett Whitlock, 7-6 loss. What the fuck? Now we got Baltimore, Houck. We lose 6-3. Syndergaard, 4-3 win. Nola, 10-4 win. Michael Lorenzen. We need this. We lose 4-1. As we kind of fall behind, we're still in a wild card spot, but now we're second. As we got the Brewers, Garrett Whitlock, we win 6-1. Tanner Houck, we lose 3-1. What was that injury? A blistered finger. Jesus. Syndergaard versus Freddie Peralta, we lose 2-1. Come on, Syndergaard. Tampa Bay now. We get shut out 4-0 on Nola Day. Then Lorenzen gets a shutout of his own. Where was Yoshida batting here? Yoshida's center field there. There we go. Okay. Now I got Tampa Bay, Whitlock, Glasnow, 4-3 win. Okay, we actually win the series against Tampa Bay, but we're still behind them in the standings. Then we got San Fran. We lose 7-2. Syndergaard loses 8. Cutter Crawford. Nola, we win 12-7. AAA misses. AA missed the playoffs. But now here we are. 3-game set. We can catch up to Tampa Bay here with a sweet Michael Lorenzen versus Drew Rasmussen. We lose 2-1. Kenley Jansen loses it. Whitlock, Glasnow. We win 4-2. And then Houck versus Jeffrey Springs. We win 11-0. We decide not to trade them, and they get big wins. Okay. And so we're set for a wild card spot. Now it's about where in the wild card will we play. Okay. Now we're playing. Come on. At Detroit. Syndergaard versus Matt Manning. We lose 8-3. Aaron Nola versus Spencer Turnbull. We win 3-2. And Michael Lorenzen versus Casey Mize. We win 4-0. Your Boston Red Sox have won 90 games and are going on to the postseason against the New York Yankees. The rivalry is alive. We got the Yankees in round 1. Holy shit. Okay, let's get the roster set. Make sure everything is the way we want it. Like Brian Bello, not supposed to be up. So let's build this lineup the way we need it to be built. Second baseman, Rob Refsnyder, get on this team. Third baseman, Emmanuel Valdez, get on this team. Shortstop, Vaughn Grisham, you're already here. Center field, Billy Hamilton, get on this team. You're playing. You're not. Right field. Okay, so now pitchers, we can send down Brian Bayo, and we can send down. Is there someone else who's up? Who's not supposed to be up? Someone's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Catchers first. Oh, Bobby Dahlback. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Lineups. Did they make any changes of shits that should not be changed? Lefty, they sent down, my leadoff man, and then they sent down my 9-hitter, Emmanuel Valdez. Okay. So now let's have a good season debriefing. League leaders, we have a couple. Aaron Nola, winning percentage and wins. Your batting average leaders, Aaron Judge. Gio Urshela gets it in the National League. And then your home run leader, Matt Olson. And Judge hits a triple crown as he leads the league in RBIs. Shohei does in the National League. And then ERA, the best pitcher ERA-wise. Kershaw and Bieber, the Guardians, run it. In the National League, it's Tariq Skubal. Okay. Awards. Your MVP goes to Aaron Judge and Matt Olson. Your Cy Youngs are DeGrom and Shohei. Aaron Nola comes in second place for that for us. Judge gets the batting title, Urshela does in the National League. Reliever Man of the Year, Evan Phillips again. And so is Joanne Duran, gets his second in a row. Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll, Evan Carter, and AL. Hank Aaron goes to Aaron Judge and goes to Matt Olson in the National League. Gold Gloves, Martin Perez, Shane Bieber, Adley Rutschman, Carson Kelly, Trey Mancini, Ty France, Adam Frazier, Ryan McMahon, Nolan Arenado, DJ LeMahieu, David Fletcher, Dansby Swanson gets it back-to-back. Alex Call, Oswaldo Cabrera, Byron Buxton gets his second in a row. Jay Allen, Will Myers, Max Kepler. For your Silver Sluggers, you got Jorge Polanco and Shohei Ohtani winning it again. You got catchers Will Smith and Jonah Helm, Nathaniel Lowe and Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, Marcus Semien, Jose Ramirez and Christopher Morel, Bo Bichette and O'Neal Cruz, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Brian Reynolds, Mike Trout, Julio Rodriguez, and Mookie Betts. Not a single Red Sox player. Let's go into the standings. We can see we were 11th team ranking wise, 5th contact, 4th power, 14th pitching, 25 defense, 25 speed by the end of the year. Team rankings, batting average, we came in 8th, so around the same place as last year. Home runs though, big improvement as we're up at 2nd. RBIs 3rd. Stolen bases, we're probably still not high in this, honestly. Yet we're 28th. Caught stealing 4th least though, so our stolen base percentage is actually probably pretty high. No, 20th. Walks, 7th most walks, I believe. Yeah, 7th most walks, pretty good. Slugging percentage, we're at the 5th highest slugging percentage, 6th on base percentage. That's pretty good. Errors, 5th best offensive team in the MLB this year, much better than last year where we were bottom 10, might have been bottom 8. ERA, we were 8th. Okay, so we were like 8th in a lot, that's pretty good. Saves, we were low 23rd, but blown saves 2nd least, which is even more important. having a bullpen not giving up shit. Runs allowed, 8th at 639. Earned runs allowed, 8th at 597. Okay, win percentage, we were the 9th best team in baseball this year. So let's take a look at this team lineups wise. You have Alex Verdugo, 288, 27 bombs, 92 RBIs. Incredible year. Just absolutely incredible what he did. Masataka Yoshida, 286, 30 bombs, 90 plus RBIs. Insane season. 4.7 WAR. What was Verdugo's WAR? Incredible season. Only 2.3. Wow. Max Muncy, after his incredibly slow start to the year, he heats it up and he turns into an incredible addition here. We needed this bat in our lineup at first base. Rafael Devers, 265, 34 bombs, absolute powerhouse. Edwin Rios, who saw this coming? 29 bombs from this kid, 254, on base of 325, slugging of 425, 2.2 WAR, perfect in the field when he was rarely out there. Good for him. 13 batting runs, isolated power 172, solid guy. Vaughn Grisham able to end up hitting 20 bombs even with us trading for him. 293. He ended up being a solid player for us still. Good addition. Jarren Duran, solid season, solid second season. Missed a lot of time due to injury, but solid year. Reese McGuire, great job catching. Trevor Story, also great job. Shortstop, 18 bombs. Was he still? Yeah, a couple more errors this time, but the WAR did go up. Did he walk more? He did walk more. Just a pretty solid season for him. Rob Refsnyder off the bench continues to be just a contact man against lefties. Very nice guy. Emmanuel Valdez, yeah, middle of the road, just a nice utility player. Mike Zunino, nice power bat. Good job catching versus lefties. He did exactly what we paid him to do. Christian Arroyo actually came in and became a very solid bench bat off the bench. Billy Hamilton, just a nice little speed guy we ended up bringing in to just kind of run around some bases, That's what he's here to do. Pitching-wise, Aaron Nola could have won a Cy Young this season. 2.79 ERA, 20-7 record, nearly a 4 ERA, a FIP of 3.7, a component ERA under 3. Incredible. Michael Lorenzen, also an incredible year, 3.39. What a one-year deal you ended up being. Wish I signed you to more now. Good season. Garrett Whitlock going into the postseason, 4.12 ERA. His whip's kind of high. His FIP, okay, his numbers are actually kind of high. We're actually going to go Syndergaard, and then we're going to go Whitlock. But Syndergaard's numbers, 3.01 ERA. He had a great season for us. FIP is very low. Houck and Sale are both going to come out of the pen. Sale was moved to the pen midway through the season, had only 6 starts. And yeah, he just was not the same pitcher as he has been in past seasons or last year. Tanner Houck took a major step back, but for the postseason run, I think he'll be best if he's here. At least for the playoffs in a 3-game series, we feel confident with Nola. We feel confident with Nola, Lorenzen, Syndergaard, and Garrett Whitlock. So now let's take a quick look at what we're facing in round 1. Maybe we'll end up more than round 1 in the playoffs. We'll see. But in round 1, in our first postseason, the rivalry gets rebrewed as we got the New York Yankees led by Oswaldo Peraza, Anthony Volpe. Of course, Aaron Judge, the MVP, the Triple Crown winner this year. Anthony Rizzo, who's still having solid seasons. Gleyber Torres, Oswaldo Cabrera, Jordan Walker in center. Brian Anderson, and Jose Trevino. Versus lefties, anything very different? Kyle Higashioka gets in there, and Jason Dominguez, the young guy, gets in there. Pitching-wise, what do they have? They got Carlos Rodon, Garrett Cole, Luis Severino, Nestor Cortez, Domingo Germán, Frankie Montes, Davichi Garcia. Okay, they don't really have a bullpen, but I mean Clay Holmes, Scott Effers, Ron Marinaccio, but their rotation deadly, some of their lineups deadly. But we'll see you in the next one where we take on the New York Yankees.